Hello, hello, hey, sweet people. Welcome to another episode of Inglês no rádio. My name is Foster, and this is another solo episode. So it's just me today, and another episode of me talking about gratitude, something that I am very excited about, but honestly, something that I am not an expert in. So this is just me talking about my personal experience. But today I wanted to talk about two things, I believe. So when we have been talking about creating a gratitude practice, the way Alexia and I do it is very, very simple. So before we go to bed, we just think, okay, what are three things that we are grateful for, or three things we are thankful for, or three things we are happy about? And we more or less say the first things that come to our mind, the first things that we think of. And this is what I like to think of as kind of gratitude practice, the light version, the easy version. There's also another version that's maybe it's not more intense, but it's a little bit more work, where I try to go a little bit deeper and really think about why I'm grateful for these things and really think on a deep level about why these things are so important to me. But today I wanted to focus on the light version. And I wanted to begin with the light version because it is much easier. And one of the reasons we continue talking about gratitude is because there are a lot of benefits with gratitude and being thankful in general, but you are also creating a habit. And if you've listened to the show before, you know that we talk a lot about the importance of habit formation and creating new habits, especially if you are learning a new skill, a skill that takes a lot of time and effort, like learning a new language, for example. You need to be really good at creating habits, and that requires a lot of discipline and self-control. But that's the beautiful thing about habits, is when you create them, then you don't really have to think about them anymore. It's just something you do automatically. So let me give you an example of the light version of our gratitude practice. So I will do one live right now. So I'm asking myself, Foster, what are three things that you are grateful for today? The first thing that comes to my mind is I am really grateful that Alexia arrived in the United States safely. She is currently in the airport in New York, but I'm so excited that she is in the United States and will see my family for the first time in 2 years. That's amazing. I'm also very grateful for musical instruments. So when we are in Portugal, I have a guitar in Portugal, but I have most of my musical instruments here at my parents' house in the United States. So when I'm home, I get to play a lot of guitar and banjo and piano, and that's just super fun. And it really gives me an opportunity to play and to have fun, which is something I always need more of in my life. And finally, I am grateful for, let me think of one more. I'm grateful for my parents' dog, So we have the cutest little dog, Wheezy. She is an older lady, and to be honest, I did not know if I would still see her again, and she's doing great. So it is really difficult to travel without our dog, without Buddy, but it's amazing to be able to see Wheezy again. And just dogs in general have taught me so much about patience and love and gratitude. Okay, so that is a version of gratitude light. I'm just trying to think of 3 positive things that are on my mind and then either write those thoughts down on paper or ideally you can record them. So my recommendation to you, dear listener, is to do the exact same thing that I just did. Just grab your phone, hit the record button, and say the first 3 things that you are grateful for. And try to do this every day for 1 week. And I think you will be really, really amazed just how positive of an experience it is. And you also have this really cool audio journal, this audio diary, where you can analyze your English, analyze your life, see what improvements you are making, and that gives you a lot of motivation to continue to improve. So it's a really positive feedback loop to get into. Okay, that's it for today. In another episode, I will talk about the deeper, more intense version of this practice, but today, light and easy. Thanks a lot, sweet people, and as always, keep up the good fight and lose well.